Hello everyone. Let us continue with our third unit, that is reciprocating machines part 2. In previous session we have stopped till shaper machine parts. So in this session we will study on shaper mechanism and Whitworth quick return mechanism. So coming to the shaper mechanism, here we can see a simple sketch of shaper mechanism which has a large bull gear, okay, mounted within the column and is bolted radially at the center of the bull gear. Okay, this carries a sliding block into which crank pin is fitted. Here we can see a sliding block and it is connected to crank pin. Okay, the power is transmitted from the motor through the driving pinion to the bull gear. Here we can see a driving pinion which is powered by the motor. Then this power is transmitted to bull gear. Okay. The rotation of bull gear causes crank pin to revolve at uniform speed. Here there is a crank pin. It is revolved uniformly. Okay. The rocker arm sliding block is mounted on the crank pin. Here we can see rocker arm. Okay, which is mounted on the crank pin. Here it is the crank pin. Okay, the rocker arm sliding block is mounted on the crank attached to the column frame. Then the upper side of the rocker arm is connected to ram. The upper side of the rocker arm is connected to ram. Okay, with the help of pin. When the bull gear rotates, the sliding block in the rocker arm slides up and down, hence gives the rocking movement to the arm or reciprocating movement to the arm. Okay. Then the rotary motion is converted into reciprocating motion of the arm. So this was the simple mechanism of shaper machine. Now we will see Whitworth quick return mechanism. Here we can see a simple sketch of Whitworth quick return mechanism. Okay, here the bull gear is mounted at a point A. Here we can see this is a point A and here we can see a bull gear, okay, which is free to rotate. The crank plate is pivoted eccentrically on the fixed point O. Here we can see fixed point O. Sorry, over here. Okay, a crank pin is a crank pin with a sliding block is fitted with the face of bull gear slides in the crank plate. Here we have a crank plate, okay, which slides in a sliding block. Okay, the other end of the crank plate is connected to the connecting rod. Here we can see crank plate is connected to the connecting rod, okay, by means of pin, and other end is connected with the ram, which is reciprocated in horizontal direction. Okay, when the bull gear rotates at a constant speed, the sliding block slides into the slot of crank plate, causing it to rotate about point O. The rotation of motion of crank plate is converted into reciprocating motion of ram by connecting rod. So this was a simple explanation of Whitworth quick return mechanism. We will see planar mechanism in next session. So thank you.